Thanks so much. Thank you. Welcome to everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. I want to say thank you so much to Diane and Cypher Sandwiches. What a wonderful venue, what wonderful food and refreshments. It's been excellent. Thank you so much. I want to just kind of take a moment and reflect right now on what's going on in our awesome city. Right here in Selma, some really neat things are going on.
Yeah.
I want everybody to stop and take a moment and kind of take that one in, because there's some really incredible things going on. There's some neat movers and shakers in this world who aren't part of the political goings on. And a lot of those people are here right now, and I want to say thank you to those people who are planting good things and who are doing good things. And thank you, volunteers. Thank you so much. You know, I've racked my brain to try and figure out how to explain quickly and succinctly. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Quick? Yeah. Okay. How to sum up why I believe Jerria is the right choice for mayor right now. We don't have that kind of time for me to explain those things. So let me just tell you, she's bona fide and she's qualified. She's the real deal. And once you hear her and you know her, you'll know that she's bona fide and the real deal too. So without further ado, next Mayor Selma. Jerria Martin.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Let me start by saying my name is Jerria Martin, and I love Selma. I'm running for mayor because I love Selma. But like many people in our city and across this country and even across this world, we love Selma, but we hate some of the things that have been happening here. We love our city, but we hate some of the things that have been happening here. That's why I chose to run for mayor of Selma. I can remember sitting in the Dallas County Jail about 2 years ago. And as I sat in the prayer chapel prior to my women's ministry at the jail, I could hear a young man screaming out, "Help me! Help me! Lord, help me!" And I can imagine what he was suffering from at that time and what was going through his mind, what was going through his spirit at that time. But something in his spirit touched my spirit. And I went back to 3 years ago when I stood in my hometown outside of my front porch crying out to our Father, "Lord, help me." I had been home for 6 months. 6 months after graduating from a top Ivy League institution, and it took me 6 months to seek employment here in Selma. Within my first month being back home, I was robbed. My car was broken into. I experienced the extreme hopelessness that were in our low-income communities and throughout our jails, and the lack of pride in our city and in our city government. And that's when I prayed, "Lord, help me. What should I do?" And God told me, "Jerria, I want you to run. That you are going to run, and that when you run, you're going to be running for that impoverished community, that you're going to be running for both black and white, that you're going to be running not for black or white, but for green, for the money that we're going to bring back into this city."
All right.
God told me that you're going to be running to bring back the hope that has been lost in our city government and in our communities. I'm running today because I love Selma, but I hate what's been happening here. So you may say, "Jerria, what's been happening here? What's going on in Selma that is really a growing edge?" First of all, a city government or any municipality has 3 primary things that they are supposed to do. and that they are in charge of. And that is public safety, public works, and finance, which is also the budget. That's public safety, public works, and finance, which is the city's budget. And in all three, as I did my research, it seems like we have not been doing as well as we possibly could in each. With public safety, we have officers in the police department who are in dire need of raises, or are in dire need of funds. And when we look at the infrastructure, we see that our public works has been failing, that we have buildings falling over into the Alabama River, guys. There's a problem. That's why I am running. I want you to know that before I came here, I just took 10 minutes prior to coming here and did what I did as executive director of the nonprofit organization I work for before giving my all to this movement, to this campaign. And from my 10 minutes of research, I was able to pinpoint over 20, somebody say 20. I was able to pinpoint over 20 grants that the city of Selma could apply for tomorrow to receive government funding, federal funding, state funding, organizational funding, and all of these funds, which was almost over $20 million, did not even require a match, which means it's an unmatched grant, meaning that you don't have to give 10%, you don't have to give 5%, that when they give it to you, it's yours. And I think that what our city has gone wrong is that we've been reactive rather than proactive. But see, when you're young, you can always be thinking about what's coming next. You can always be energized, ready to bring new solutions and fresh ideas and a fresh perspective into age-old problems. We've tried it time and time again with the same old leadership, time and time again, but we haven't gotten valid solutions to Selma's problems. So I'm saying today, why not try the Martin for Mayor campaign? Why not say that I love Selma? Because one thing about this campaign, it's not just a campaign, it's a movement. It's a movement that says, I love Selma and I want to see Selma prosper. That I love Selma, but I hate what's been happening here. So we need a leader that has a background in bringing communities together. We need a mayor who loves all of Selma's people and who's been working for Selma's people over the past 10 years. When you look at some of the other candidates, ask them, what have they done for Selma in the past 8 years? What have you done for Selma in the past 16 years? What have you done for Selma that you did not receive a check for? That's true love. That's what love for your city does. I want you to know that I've traveled to 7 different countries in the past 5 years to represent our city. All on my own dime, on my own funds. I've traveled to Jamaica recently to meet with their tourism council so that I can put together a tourism plan so that we can give the cops the money that they need, so that we can give infrastructure the money that it needs without raising taxes. Why should we have to raise taxes and have the people who are already caring in Selma giving them more burdens? I'm saying that I'm bringing valid solutions, creativity, an innovative mindset to the age-old problems that Selma has been facing. So I'm saying I need your help, I need your prayers, I need your support, and most of all, I need your vote. And again, I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming out today. And as I look over this crowd, I see Selma's future. We have young and old, black and white, and believe it or not, we have everything that we need in order to have a successful city right here at our fingertips. We have some of the most creative people in Selma, some geniuses in here, some spiritual leaders that are out of this world. We have what we need, but we haven't had that leader to come and pull all these resources together. And I promise you, I am that leader, and I will be that leader. answer. Because again, my name is Jerria Martin, and I love Selma. And I just like to end by saying that our campaign has decided that we will not have a campaign headquarters. Well, why, Jerria? Why aren't you having a campaign headquarters? Because we are going to be out in the communities. Every home that you invite us into, every church, every organization will be our campaign headquarters. And when you need me, whether now as a private citizen or as your mayor, you call me. I promise that you will never have to go through a bodyguard to get to me. I promise you that you won't have to go through 2, 3 different secretaries to see your mayor. When you need me, call me. And I'm going to help you remember my number. Everybody say 327 07 06. 327 07 06. Now, when you need me, call me. I've had that number ever since high school, and I'm not planning to change it. When you need me, call me, because I love Selma. And the only thing I love more than Selma is Selma's people. And again, I just thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm so proud of you, and I know y'all love Selma, so we're going to end with a cheer. Now, when I say I love, y'all say Selma. I love.